It's Sunday evening. The world feels a little quieter. The noise slows down, and for a moment, it's just you and your thoughts. You sit there, maybe scrolling your phone, maybe staring at the ceiling, feeling that familiar mix of calm and a little bit of pressure. Because deep down, you know a new week is coming. A stick figure appears on screen, sitting alone on a small hill, watching the sun slowly set. This stick figure is you. There's something strange about Sundays. It's supposed to be a day of rest, but for many people, it turns into a day of overthinking. Thoughts like, did I do enough this week? Why am I still behind? What if next week is just the same? And without even realizing it, your mind turns a peaceful evening into a battlefield. The stick figure looks at a small cloud above its head, and inside that cloud are messy scribbles, unfinished tasks, awkward conversations, missed opportunities. The cloud grows bigger, heavier, darker. But here's something important that most people don't realize. Your brain is wired to focus more on what went wrong than what went right. It's called a negativity bias. It's not because your life is bad, it's because your brain is trying to protect you. But sometimes, in trying to protect you, it ends up overwhelming you. The stick figure slowly stands up and looks at the cloud. Instead of running from it, it gently pokes it. And something surprising happens. A small part of the cloud disappears. Because awareness changes everything. Instead of fighting your thoughts, what if you just observed them? What if instead of saying, I'm a failure, you said, I'm having the thought that I'm a failure? That small shift creates distance, and distance creates control. Now the stick figure starts walking. Each step it takes makes the cloud a little smaller. Not gone, but lighter. You don't need to fix your whole life tonight. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to become a new person before Monday. That pressure, it's the exact thing that drains your energy before the week even begins. Instead, what if this Sunday was just about resetting? The scene changes. The stick figure sits at a small table with a notebook. It writes down just 3 things. Not 10, not 20. Just 3 simple intentions for the week. Small enough to feel doable, big enough to matter. Because your brain doesn't need a huge list. It needs clarity. Now imagine this. Every time you complete even one small task, your brain releases dopamine. That tiny sense of progress builds momentum. And momentum is what actually changes your life. Not motivation, not pressure, not guilt. The stick figure checks off one small task. A tiny smile appears. Another thought comes in. What if I fail again this week? The stick figure pauses and then draws a small circle on the ground. It steps inside it. This circle represents the present moment. Most of your anxiety about the week isn't about what's actually happening. It's about what might happen. Your brain is trying to predict the future. But the truth is, you don't live in the future. You live right here, in this moment. So instead of thinking about the entire week, just think about tomorrow morning. What's one thing you can do to make tomorrow 1% better? The stick figure lies down under the night sky now. The cloud is still there, but it's small, almost fading into the stars. You are not behind in life. You are not late. You are not failing at some invisible race. You are simply in your own process, moving at your own pace. And it's okay if this week wasn't perfect. It was never supposed to be. What matters is that you're still here, still trying, still thinking about becoming better. That alone puts you ahead of where you think you are. The stick figure closes its eyes. The screen slowly fades to black. And before everything goes quiet, one final thought appears. You don't need a new week to become a new person. You just need a new mindset to become a better version of yourself. So take a deep breath, let go of the pressure, and step into this new week a little lighter than before.